state employee organizations and represents employees and retirees. I'm here today to support the provisions in the LAR for the Texas Water Development Board that have to do with employee pay. And 27% is a figure I want to try to leave with you. That's the conservative estimate for how much inflation has eaten away at the average state employee's salary since September of 2014. September of 2014 being the very last across-the-board pay raise that was given to state employees. Now, agencies like the Water Development Board have found unique and creative ways to do what they call retention payments and bonuses for hiring, et cetera. But they've been straddled in terms of, and they have some very critical positions too. They've not been able to pay what the market would dictate that they should pay, and there are some predictable consequences from that. One is that as people who have some seniority consider retirement, they look at whether or not a pay raise might come in, and therefore add to the formula for their retirement calculation. And if they don't see a pay raise on the horizon, they have a higher motivation just to go ahead and walk out the door and go either to the private sector or just entirely retire. So that's just a consideration that doesn't usually come to mind. The turnover at this agency is less than the statewide average, true, but it is somewhere around 16% currently, and could well go higher pretty soon, given the way inflation's going and the way market conditions are. So please consider, and please ask your bosses to consider that state employees at this agency and other agencies need some significant help with their bottom line, with their household budgets in the form of a pay raise. And finally, I would be remiss if I didn't mention that their executive director has not asked me to say anything, but he is the position of executive administrator at Texas Water Development Board has been singled out by the state auditor's office as needing an upgrade from the level 6 to a level 7 for the executive director's position. So if any questions, I'd be glad to take them.
Doesn't look like it.
Okay.
Thank you,
Well,
Mr.
thank you all
Eagles.
for your attention, and please consider.
Sorry to botch that pronunciation earlier.
Oh, you didn't botch it.